Learning objectives. After completing this module, learners will be able to understand about the devices controlled by computers, learn about the devices that are controlled by sensors, know about different types of sensors, define ATM, explain robots and their applications. Introduction to computer control devices. Introduction. Technology is used everywhere these days, whether it's banking sector, education sector, health sector, or engineering sector. The automated computer devices have made our life very easy and convenient. Computer control devices. The devices that work by computer-controlled mechanism are called as computer control devices. A computer control device accepts physical inputs from external source and pairs this information with computer-controlled instructions to perform specific functions. Examples are robots. Sensors. A sensor can be defined as a device that detects input from the physical environment like heat, pressure, light, etc., and responds to it in a different manner. These sensors are used in escalators, in weighing machines, and also in robots that have specific functions. How a robot works? Robots generally work on a pre-stored program that contains instructions and has a control via a computer assembly. Sensors receive inputs in physical form from the external environment, and then they convert this input into electronic signals, and that finally leads to a desired action or response. Barcode is the most common example. We all know that barcode are black and white stripes that help to identify a product. These lines can be read by shining light on them. A barcode scanner, which is an optical device, reads the barcode. The barcode communicates its fixed information, and the communication is read by a computer and displayed in a language understood by all. Different examples of sensors. Other examples of sensors. There are many other types of sensors used these days. Let us discuss them briefly. Motion detection. We can detect the movement of an object electronically with the help of infrared technology or through laser lights and acoustic devices. Motion detectors have sensors that detect the movement of the object and send a signal to a sound device that produces a sound alarm. Such sensors are used in banks, schools, shopping malls, etc. Parking sensors. Parking sensors are also called backup sensors. These sensors send ultrasonic waves approximately 40,000 times per second that detect obstacles behind the vehicle. It is used in commercial vehicles. A controller is installed inside the vehicle that receives the signal from the sensors and transmits it to a speaker that initiates an alert. Location tracking. These days, the powerful antennas are used to locate the objects. The GPS Global Positioning System tells us our exact location on Earth. GPS satellites orbit the Earth twice a day and send the signals to GPS receivers on Earth. These receivers have smart sensors that capture the signals and calculate the exact location of an object. GPS has 3 segments. The space segment that contains 28 satellites, the user segment that contains a receiver, the third is control segment that contains 5 ground stations around the world. These days, GPS devices are installed in cars and taxis and in all aircrafts. Working function of an ATM and robots. Automatic teller machine. This another computer-controlled device that we use in our daily life. With the help of ATM, we can access various services that are related to our bank account like deposit and withdrawal of cash, etc. Working of an ATM machine. ATM machine is connected to the bank database through a computer-controlled system that performs functions based upon the information received through banking card provided by the customers. It can be a debit card or credit card. The card has a magnetic tape which verifies the details of the user and is read by the ATM. ATM machine then matches the credential with the database of the bank, and then a list of services is visible on the screen of the ATM. The customer, as per his requirement, can choose one option at a time, and the machine takes the request and deliver the output as per the customer's request. Robot. A robot is defined as a programmed device with a motorized construction, generally an arm, that is capable of interacting with the environment. Robots contain sensors that provide feedback on the robot's current status and a system to process this status so that next action can be decided. Robots can perform tasks repetitively and more accurately than human. Application of robots. Robots can be used to perform various tasks like picking up objects, assembling parts, etc. A robot can perform the number of tasks depending upon the program installed in it. The advanced robot arms make use of sensors like motion and pressure sensors to detect foreign obstacles and avoid breaking or dropping what it is carrying. Robots are used in the banking sector in the form of ATM machines and in the automobile industry. Various uses of robots. Robots can perform repetitive tasks in precision, perfection, and speed. Robots function effectively with great amount of efficiency. In high-risk prone areas, electric arm robots are used to manage the electrical connection system for power distribution. Security agencies also adopt robots to locate explosives and unexploded material at public places like airports, industries, railways, roadways, etc. These robots can detect the explosive, also be used to decircuit an explosive assembly without any human interface. Robots are also used in performing surgery. It is essential to understand that robots can perform a host of simple to complex functions, are designed from simple computer-controlled ones to more complex ones that have sensors and actuators installed in them. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned in this module. The devices that work by computer-controlled mechanism are called computer-controlled devices. A sensor can be defined as a device that detects input from the physical environment like heat, pressure, light, etc. and responds to it in a different manner. Barcode is black and white stripes that help to identify a product. Motion detectors have sensors that detect the movement of the object and send a signal to a sound device. Parking sensors are also called as backup sensors. The GPS, Global Positioning System, tells us our exact location on Earth. A robot is defined as a programmed device with a motorized construction. Robots can perform repetitive tasks with precision, perfection, and speed.